Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and today we're going to be looking at your reading for the new moon in Scorpio. That will be with us on November 13th, 2023 at 4:27 a.m. Eastern Time. So do adjust that for your own personal time zone. This does intend to be a mid-November check-in as well. So we're going to be looking at your lunar aspects as well as just what's going on for you in general energies. So we're going to start with some moon oracle decks, and then we're going to move into the tarot. Let's see, Spirit, what do we have for Taurus, please? Past, present, and future. All right, so Taurus, your first card, step out of your comfort zone from the North Node, and that's going into the immediate past. So I feel like where you're coming from as we step into mid-November is that you have been going through some things that have made you maybe a little bit challenged. They've shaken you up a little bit. It has been a big change for some of you all. There's been a big shift of energy, but honestly, this is a good thing for you because it is pushing you closer to where the universe means you to be. And we're going to just clarify that. Ooh, with peace. So I feel like maybe you got very used to a lot of drama or a lot of situations, you know, with people or situations that were very dramatic and very difficult. And so it actually felt like a strange thing to shift into a more peaceful vibration. Something about the peace card always reminds me of Libra. It's just something about the artwork. It's very balanced. The way she's sitting, it just feels very Libra to me, the colors even. And so, you know, we just came out of our Libra season last month. So this could really show that there was something in last month during Libra time that really was a shift up into a more harmonious, balanced place for you, and it might be quite a change from what you'd been experiencing before that. So let's get into the current energies, what's going to be happening for you with this new moon in Scorpio, which does promise to be quite intense, Taurus. This is definitely a huge time, transformation, rebirths, and new beginnings going on in the astrology. And your advice here is balancing spirituality and practicality with the full moon in Pisces. So there is a lot of emotion, there's a lot of sensitivity, there's a lot of intuition. And so I would never tell someone don't listen to your intuition. I always think it's a good thing to listen to your intuitive voice, but it's important for you to balance that intuition with what you can practically navigate and how that works in the day-to-day real material world. And clarifying, look at this. Oh, so Taurus, we have balance on top of balance. And this is the other card in this deck that reminds me so much of Libra because it has the scales. It looks like this balance. It's an older woman in the card art. So it's like she has this wisdom of the years and the knowledge. She even has these autumn leaves around her, and we are in this autumn season, right in the middle of it. And so, wow, Taurus, I feel that this new moon in Scorpio is absolutely about harmony. It is peace. It's balance. There's something coming in to keep both sides in check. It's like it can't just all be intuitive, nor can it be all logic and thought. It has to be both. So whatever it is that you're working through, so I'm trying to keep these cards in line. Whatever it is that's going on with you, it has to be a balance between those two parts of you. And you can be very practical, Taurus, because you are very earthy, you're very grounded, you're very methodical, you definitely don't like being rushed. But there's something here that's saying, you know, sometimes you've got to listen to the intuitive side too to keep things in balance. Let's get into your future energies here. All right, and look at that. You're very close to achieving your goal. So, Taurus, I feel like this next, couple weeks, especially as we move closer and closer to the full moon at the end of November, this is going to be a time where you really have to balance. If you balance and you keep things in perspective and you really have equal give and take, equal breath in, equal breath out. Don't work too hard, right? Don't play too hard. It's like there's really that balance. Let's get a clarifier here on this gibbous moon. And pleasure. Yeah, so I feel like there's some kind of wonderful release that just brings you a lot of calm, a lot of ease. It makes you a lot happier. There's a transformation around here. See these little butterflies in the card art? To me, that's just really saying, you're getting closer to achieving something that's very near and dear to you. Something that's going to bring your life back into a lot more balance and a lot more peace. So just stay on that track, Taurus, if you're already there. I feel like you have changed something. You're coming from a place where you've changed your path, changed your trajectory that used to be very, maybe more chaotic, maybe more difficult. And you got so used to it being that way that you thought it would always be that way. But then you're like, no, I can have a more peaceful existence. I can have a more balanced experience. And that's what it's all about right now. I would say, for signs right now, just looking at this, I feel like there's Pisces and Libra here very strongly in your reading. So let's get into some tarot to deepen these messages. Ooh, and we have the Page of Swords. So this is some new information, new ideas, new energies. Absolutely. Like I said, this is something where your mind changed. Maybe you were presented with new information or something, that you hadn't thought about before that took you into that next step. Let's clarify this guy here. And we have the Empress. Ooh, so it could have been a love situation. It might have been even a fellow Taurus or a Libra, because the Empress is both Libra and Taurus energy. She's ruled by Venus. So, if this was a relationship that kind of puts you on a more peaceful track, then I would say that's a very good thing. And if it's not a relationship, that helped to steer you there, then this is really coming from your own energy. And something about the change of your mind, something about this new information or these new ideas that were presented to you said, it's really time to take my power back. And to me, the Empress is a power card, of course, for Taurus. So, to me, that's very much you taking back your power, taking back your strength, being back on that throne and feeling very, very, enlivened and invigorated and feeling like, you're back in a place where things make a little more sense. Let's get into the current energy of the new moon in Scorpio. Let's see what the present energy is bringing us in the tarot. And we have, yes, the Six of Pentacles. Taurus, this is an amazing reading. It is all about balance. Every card in this new moon in Scorpio, the present energy column, is all about that. Six of Pentacles is another Taurus Libra power card. We have the scales here, the Libra scales, right? We have the Pentacles, which are very much your element. But this to me is this equal give and take, right? Like I said, don't do anything in your life too much or too little. This is really about keeping it in check. Like here she is wanting to help people in need, right? But she's got to balance it, because if she gives away everything she has, she won't be able to take care of herself either. So, this is that reciprocity, right? And it really helps you to say, am I in relationships? Am I in work situations? Am I in positions where, I'm constantly being drained by other people? And if I am, I need to reposition myself, right? Or maybe cut those kind of relationships that just drain me. of my time, my energy, my resources, because those are not truly balanced relationships. This is an incredible column. Let's see what we get clarifying the Six of Pentacles, please, for Taurus. Ooh, we have, look at this, the Emperor coming out after the Empress. Wow, Taurus, you are in definitely a stronger position. You are stepping up so much, strengthening your leadership so much. If you are in a relationship, this feels like a real power couple kind of thing with the Emperor and the Empress here, both at play in your reading. You know, Aries energy on the Emperor. So to me, it's like, wow, you're definitely taking charge. If anything has been out of balance, if anything has been off kilter, ooh, this new moon is transforming that for you. Let's get some more tarot on your future position here. And look at this, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. I don't know if a reading gets a lot nicer. That is so beautiful. I just feel like your goals are coming into view. There's pleasure, there's fun. Ace of Pentacles is the hand of spirit delivering you some kind of divine gift. Maybe you're finally feeling like you're on track to getting, you know, compensated fairly for your work. That's just a great energy. Let's get a clarifier, please, on Ace of Pentacles. You've been having great readings lately, Taurus, I will say. Like, the reads I've been doing for y'all have been so good. So on top of that, we have the Temperance. Temperance is a Sagittarius energy. It's very cathartic. It's very healing. It's very transmutive, right? It's like one thing's balancing the other. She always has those red wings as the passion, right? It's the energy that it takes to create a stronger, better life. The sun is rising in the distance. So I mean, again, I always feel a sense of balance with this Temperance card. And I would say that this reading for you, for this new moon in Scorpio, mid-November energies coming in are very beautiful. You also did have a great reading at the beginning of November too. I remember that one being really, really nice. And this one is no less. This one is just as beautiful. So Taurus, stay in that balanced position. Don't put up with people that try to take you out of that. This is gorgeous. Let's get into a manifestation to tie this all together. Ooh! I can't with this reading, Taurus. Look at this. Full moon in Libra. Find a balance. Find the balance, Taurus. If your life is already feeling pretty balanced, rejoice, embrace it, lean into that even more. If it's not, this is absolutely a time where you're powerfully balancing things together. I can't say more about it. This is an amazing reading. Absolutely gorgeous cards from start to finish. And I do feel like you are going out of a place, if you had been in a place that was off, coming out of this old comfort zone, moving into this balanced energy, which is all the way down, this present energy. And look at that, completing the goals, getting the gifts, finding the rewards. Have an amazing rest of your month, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. Take care.